Alright everyone, hey, welcome to the channel. Jeff Bache here, all about that Bache. Today we're going to be playing some more Gym Leader Challenge. We're going to be playing this grass spread deck that you see on the screen. Before I get into the deck list and before we get into the gameplay here, let's talk about GLC as a format. Those of you who are interested in playing this format, it's pretty cool, it's pretty sweet. It's called Gym Leader Challenge. Format, or GLC for short. It's a singleton format, so you can only play one of each card in your deck outside of basic energy. No rules box Pokemon are allowed in this format. No VMAX, no EX, GXs, none of that stuff. Only single prize Pokemon, although there's some exceptions to that. And then the last thing here, it's a monotype format, so you get to pick your favorite type. Today we're going to be playing grass, but you can only include Pokemon of that type in your format to play. And so that's the Gym Leader Challenge format. It's a lot of fun. If you're interested in it, I recommend that you check out the website gymleaderchallenge.com and the Tricky Gym Discord. It's a great resource, something that I use just about every day when I'm planning what to do here and what I'm going to play. All right, let's talk about the deck list then. Let me go ahead and put myself in the queue while we're waiting. For those of you who don't know, the Tricky Gym Discord has a match finder. All you do is you type in your username and how long you're willing to wait, and they'll try to pair you with someone. And we're going to probably get paired instantly here. We did. So while our opponent is probably friending us, let's go ahead and talk about the deck list. So we're going to be playing Grass Spread deck, and what you have in front of you on my screen here is the Grass Spread deck that's on the Tricky Gym Discord and the Gym Leader Challenge website. And so we're going to be playing a lot of grass Pokemon. Of course, we are a grass deck. We got Celebi here, which is going to do its Sparkle Motion to put 1 damage on each of our opponent's Pokemon. Also, when this Pokemon is knocked out, we get to flip a coin and shuffle this Pokemon and all the cards attached to it back into our deck. So sometimes our opponents can't take prizes off of it. So it's a really important key to go ahead and start getting damage. We have Lurantis here to do 20 more damage. Looks like our opponent has found us with our friend request. Let's go ahead and request them and accept their request. Besides that, Decidueye, another good attacker, Skill Dive and Tracking Shot, both good ways to spread damage. Alright, let's not keep our opponent waiting too much. Let's go ahead and hop into it. I'll talk about the deck list a little bit as we're playing through it. I'm going to play a slightly different version than what's on the Gym Leader Challenge format, and I'll talk about some of those changes at the end. Alright. Lost a coin flip, that's fine. We do want to go first in this deck. Evolving first with grass decks, really key. No basics, we got to mulligan. Another key part of our deck is this card, Rapid Strike Swirls. We're kind of a combo deck, or we have a combo-y finish anyway that involves Hoppip, our friend Hoppip here. You probably want to go Rowlet, to be honest. Although I probably did this wrong. We probably should have put Hoppip and then that because we have the Bird Keeper in our hand. Let's just hit OK. See what happens. Alright, what do we get? Alright, so they have their Giratina, so they are a grass spread deck, which means we do not want to put this on the bench. So I think what we do here is we just attach an energy and pass, and hopefully we don't die. A lot of quick kills in this format when you only got one bench Pokemon, but I don't really want to put my Hoppip out there with only 40 HP, and this being one of our big combo wins. It is not good for us. Our opponent, starting out with Gloria, one of the best starts in this format. Get 3 basic Pokemon that don't have a rule box and put them onto your bench. And since no Pokemon in this format have a rule box, this card is insane. There's a couple of different cards that work about the same. Gloria, Bridget, and then Sonia is kind of like a more flexible. You can get 2 basics or 2 basic energies. Alright, what did they pick? Coughing, Wobbuffet, and Ralts. Okay. This Wobbuffet's going to stop abilities, and this Coughing here, once it evolves into Wheezing, is just going to put damage counters on all our guys, like ASAP. They're Ultra Balling here. I'm curious to see what they're Ultra Balling for. Alright, they're going to make us shuffle our hand into the deck, which is not great. And we only get 4 cards. So a pretty good start by our opponent. We didn't do great. No, we did not do great. So we draw. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're the spread deck now. Oh, let's do this. Let's go get Let's hope our Dartrix is in the deck. Let's see what's in here over there. Grotle. We don't have the Turtwig. Turtwig is pretty important. Nope, I lied. There's Turtwig. So it looks like we have our basics. Jumpluff, Silcoon. Do we have the Beautiflies in our hand? Alright, so everything's here. We're good. We want this. So let's throw that down. And let's Sparkle Motion. So 10 damage on everything. This card is sweet. This card is very expensive if you're playing on PTC Geo. This card cost me like 280 packs. In paper, it's only like $3. So, alright, Detention Gas is pretty good here. Routes is going to let them draw 2 cards if they discard a card. This is going to, as long as they're active, puts damage on all our basic boys. Going to ditch Rescue Stretcher there. Let's see what else they have going on. Alright, got to put an energy there. Netball, search for another basic. I have a feeling that they just don't have a way to retreat this Giratina. So we got time. So we're looking for card draw spells. Marnie, we're playing Colress. Cynthia would be great. There's the Mew. Prevent all damage. We don't really care about damage because of damage counters. So we got a Netball. Let's go searching. I think we just grabbed the Turtwig. It's a little optimistic of us, but if we get a Grotle, we're just online. So let's go ahead and do this, Sparkle Motion. Again, the Mew doesn't work, so our opponent got the Mew thinking the Mew would work. Mew says it prevents all damage, but we're not actually damaging anything. We are actually putting damage counters on stuff. Alright, here's our opponent. They got their draw engine up and going with the Kirlia. They're going to go ahead and evolve it. What does this do? Once during turn, you can switch your deck for a supporter card. That's pretty good. I would like to kill that. And they're going to grab Colress. Colress is going to let them draw 7 cards. 5 from their bench, 2 for ours. We would love to draw our own Colress here. Again, their first turn was insane with what they had. Alright, Guzman Hala. Guzman Hala is pretty good, but we have to start ditching stuff. So I think we just do it just to get a stadium. Because we just want Turffield Stadium. We don't want to lose these cards in our hand. So let's Turffield. Let's go grab Grotle. We want the Grotle. Play the Grotle. Grotle's Sun-Drenched Shell ability allows us to go get anything in our deck. A grass Pokemon, which of course is anything in our deck. Let's go get the Wurmple. The Wurmple into Silcoon into Beautifly is a little slow, but Beautifly lets us draw 6 cards every turn. So that's what we're looking for here. Alright. Now if they have an energy, they're going to Shadow Impact, which is pretty cool. So 130 damage, put 4 damage counters on one of their Pokemon. This is going to probably die. That's okay. There's a coin flip chance that it doesn't. Alright, opponent Guzma. So I wonder where they're going to Guzma up. They might Guzma up the Grotle. Spell Tag. I'm going to put on the Weezing. Alright, Shadow Impact. I'm impressed by that. And heads, so they don't take a prize. That's what we'd love to see. Alright. There's Tate and Liza. So Tate and Liza is pretty good. We don't want to draw our Silcoon. So let's go ahead and grab our Silcoon. And let's do this. Alright, is there anything else I want to grab before we draw? No, let's just draw. Shuffle our hand and draw 5. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's do this. Let's go and get the Decidueye. Let's go ahead and evolve the Decidueye. Let's Nest Ball. Nest Ball, let's get Celebi. Let's do this. And then is there anything else? We could Evo Soda for nothing, I don't think. It could just go get something that we don't care about. Alright, so we want to skill dive here for 40. Do I want to, so I can kill something. I can kill this, or I can kill this. I think we just kill the Mew here. No. In that case, it did work. Bench Spirit did work, so we should have hit the Giratina. But hey, you learn something new every day. Alright, one of our things is down. Our opponent should probably Guzma here, if I were them. Guzma and put out our Grotle. Since our turf field's down, we don't really have a lot of good options. So that's exactly what they're going to do. Okay. Nothing bad happened there, though. Alright, so I want to do this. And I want to get the Beautifly. And I want to play the Beautifly. And then I want to put this on something right now. Maybe not. Alright, let's money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, cool. Some good stuff. Not some great stuff, but some good stuff. So, let's Heavy Ball. Is there anything in here? No, but we can see what we got. Alright. I don't think there's anything in there I really want. So let's Quick Ball. Let's ditch this. Let's go get Kricketot. Let's play Kricketot. Let's play this. Let's get this back. I know, it's a lot. And then let's draw 4 more cards. Okay, then, are we behind on prizes? Not really. Alright, I'm kind of fine where we're at. So, let's put counter energy here, and then let's pass the turn. So Weezing's going to do another 40. We can always go and get, and probably what's going to end up happening is we're going to, if we draw another energy, if we find a way to get another energy, we're going to hit Grotle with the Evo Press and just start killing things. And that will be good for us. We want to kill things. Our opponent maybe should have hit this a little sooner. Okay, they're going to finally maybe try to kill this. That's fine. Alright, Marnie. And Marnie's fine. Again, Beautifly here is just going to do work. Alright, and we have teammates. So, like, if our opponent does something, we can just go teammates and get 2 cards, and we're fine. We might just want an energy. Okay, we get our Hoppip. Hoppip's a little interesting here, because Hoppip's interesting. Not great, but Hoppip's interesting. So, we can, I think we Versus Seeker, and we get back Guzma and Hala. And then I want to do this. And I want a teammates here to go get Kricketune. I actually want to go get the things that win me the game, right? Because they've used their Guzma, maybe they have a way to get it back. Yeah, let's kill the Giratina. Boom. Cool. Take some prizes. Grass Energy. Perfect. Grass Energy is great. Okay, opponent got Raihan. What's Raihan here gonna do? Raihan lets them. Alright, cool. So it's gonna do that. Alright, and our Hoppip's dead. Alright, sad. One of our game plans down. We might be losing this one. Our opponent might be better at spread than we are. So, what do we want to do here? Well, wish we had a free energy cost here. So let's do this. Let's just put out the Mew. Put this out. Let's attach this. Let's go ahead and retreat. Put out the Decidueye. And then draw up to 6, because why not? Drew a Colress. Colress should be good for next turn. And smack that. Taking the prize. We're not in the worst spot here. Because if we find, I mean, we're going to find another energy, right? Because we can go and get Guzma and Hollow. We can get one. We can kill the Wobbuffet. We can kill the Weezing? Can we? No. Maybe. Because this says 80 damage. But I think our equipment here, our muscle band, only does 20 more damage. So we can take the double prize. Has exactly 3 prizes. So we need to take 2 prizes because we don't want this thing to work on. So how do we take 2 prizes? That's the question. And the answer is we don't, because that's dead. And this costs less energy because of this. Alright, go Celebi, go! Alright. So we draw an energy. Let's do this. I do want a Colress here. Just draw 7 new cards. Let's see what we get. We can Ultra Ball away. I think we want to Ultra Ball away these 2 things. And what can we get? We're a little bit low. We might be losing. I don't know when we lost this game, but we might be losing. Alright. Sparkle! Sparkle motion! So again, they might be able to kill this, which is sad. We would love to find one of our rods. Which, did we ditch one earlier? No. So we'd love to find a rod to put some of these spread Pokemon back in our deck. If we get back the Hoppip, doesn't matter too much because our tool is gone, but we have all the evolutions for that still in our deck. What are you getting? Our opponent might be getting back Guzma. They definitely want to kill the Beautifly here. I think the problem is if they Guzma up the Beautifly. Okay. Alright. No basics for our opponent here. Okay, so we probably want to attach this, and then we probably want to end here. Yes, that's fine. We only get to draw 4 cards, but our opponent only gets 3. I think we wait to play this next turn until we have, we can Wally into it. So I think we do this. We just retreat into this. We can draw 3 more cards. Alright, those are not bad. And then we sparkle. bud. Alright, Cynthia. They get to draw 6 cards. Cynthia, pretty good. We had one in our hand until a second ago. Alright. Alright, so they kill our Kricketune. Nothing doing there. Alright, we draw Lysandre. Lysandre. So I'm going to do this. And I don't really care too much about that. So I think we do this. Let's put the Wobbuffet out there. It means like we don't have any abilities, but it just doesn't matter because just doesn't matter. They can't really. And the Celebi is just doing work. 10 damage each turn. We were very close to getting out of the situation that we're in. I think it still might be rough. I have hope. Hoping that our opponent is out of Psychic Energy, because this probably just means a kill right here. Psychic Assault. Sad. Alright, and just shovels back into our deck. Let's put the Beautiful out there. I love that it just gets shuffled back into our deck. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, that goes there. Let's Guzma and Hala here. I want to discard this, and I want to discard this. Let's get... Do we have any basics? Let's get a Capture Energy. That's really the only thing we can get. We can go Capture Energy here. Let's go get the Celebi. Let's go ahead and Mega Drain. We might be losing our Beautifly here. Most definitely, because this gets to just kill it if we have 3 prizes. So this is killing this, and then we don't have a good follow-up. Scoop up net. What are they scooping down? Alright, Bridget. What are you doing? Just kill it. Just kill us. Again, I don't think this stops stuff. Cool. We have exactly 3 prizes, which is why this card is so ridiculous right now. It's about to just kill things. So, like, it can kill this and this. No, not quite. U-turn board just comes back to our hand. Love it. Alright. Go, Celebi, go. Alright, what can we draw in our deck? Well, that's something. Do we have any balls left? The answer is no. Alright. Yep, our opponent knows it. We are dead. Alright, we are dead. Even though we kept getting lucky with our Celebi, we are just dead. Alright, let's hit him up again. Alright, so, things. Spread deck. Ability locks against our grass deck. Tough. Tough these days. But, you know what? We're going to keep playing. We're going to keep trying it out and testing it out. This is the deck. There's a tournament, a GLC tournament coming up in Augusta on January 22nd that I'm going to be able to go to, I think. And so this is one of the decks I have lined up for possibilities to play. Right, he's declined our challenge. Makes me think that he is sending us a challenge. There it is. Grass spread 2. Alright, his deck is one of the reasons why I made some changes from the original deck list. The original deck list was playing Leavanny, which only prevents 40 damage of attacks. Oh, hey, look, this is our Turtwig. On the other hand, Kricketune increases our Pokemon's HP by 40, and so if you're playing against a spread deck that's putting damage counters on things, it's much better to go about it the way that I said, to play Kricketune over Leavanny. So their deck puts damage counters on our Pokemon as opposed to actually damaging them. So in this case, my plan is better. So I'm still trying to figure out what to do on that note. I think Kricketune is better. It's a stage 1, not a stage 2 like Levani. And so it kind of brings our curve down a little bit. I'm not sure if it's right, though. Levani is pretty sweet. They have similar attacks. I think Levani does 2 energy 60. This does 2 energy 50. So, like, not that big a deal. Alright, we want to start with a timer ball. Heads, heads. These are all good. So, I definitely want Grotle if we got it. And then, I would love... do we have Silcoon in our deck? Beautifly Silcoon. So I probably want that. Alright, so let's Grotle. Let's Celebi. Let's go and get the Wurmple. Let's play that. Do I want a Marnie? Why not? Let's Marnie. Sweet. Alright. Good things are happening here. Good things are happening. So if our opponent doesn't mess with our hand, we can go get Beautifly. Rare Kenny the Beautifly onto the Wurmple. Quick Ball something away to go get something else. Alright, Cynthia here is going to get them a fresh look at 6 cards. No energy. Brutal. Alright, so our plan is wonderful. So, come to me, Beautifly. Rare Candy, Beautifly. Quick Ball. Goodbye, Super Rod. So, let's grab Fomantis. Let's Beautifly. Energy. We need an energy in 4. We didn't get it. We got a chorus, though. Do we risk it for the biscuit? I think the answer is yes. So, we're losing our go-to stuff, but let's risk it for the biscuit. We just want to start killing. And boom. We love it. You love to see it. Alright, 100 damage to that. Take a prize. Alright. We don't want to play our Training Court out yet. We want them to play something first. What does this do? Alright, our opponent is inning. They're probably jealous of the size of our hand here. That's fine. We chorused it and we got some energy. Look at that. Alright, Evolution Incense. What are they going with? Kirla? Let's get their draw engine online. I would love to kill this. Evosoda's pretty good here. We can Ultra Ball something. Alright. Evosoda. Ultra Ball. Get rid of this and Bird Keeper. Let's just go get our... Not Hoppip. Let's get this. Let's draw 4 cards. Give me the 4. Give me 4 cards. 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards. Are they good? No, they're okay. They're okay cards. Alright, I want to go ahead and put this here. Let's level ball. Let's go get the Hoppip. It might be Hoppip time. And then let's go. Now we're going to get to put 8 damage counters on our Torterra. Take them to prize here. U-turn board. U-turn board is pretty good. Surprised they put Giratina out front. What's the game plan, Sam? We would like a way to maybe get our Torterra out the way, so Guzma is still a good draw. Do we have Guzma still in the deck? And it's either in our deck or in our prizes. We'll look next time. Mew, you don't work, bud. You don't work against my Celebi. Alright, Rescue Stretcher. Alright, get those things back. Alright, Colress is pretty good here. Colress is always pretty good. Like, just pretty good. Draw 9 cards. Alright. So there's counter energy. What's the game plan? Evolution Incense. Let's draw 3. Cool. Cynthia here. Well, we found the Guzma. That's all you can really ask. We found the Guzma. So if we do this. Alright, we got 3 prizes. So like our opponent needs to 100% put out this. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay. Field Blower, pretty good against our scroll here. The funny thing is it might not matter too much, because like we needed to deal with this Mew, and now we need to deal with this thing, the Blacephalon. Like we can just attach this, which is going to evolve it, Guzma, and kill maybe potentially 2 things. We can start with it, the Blacephalon, kill it twice. Alright, Floatstone. They're going to Psychic Recharge. So all of this is like ending up okay for us. And if not, if like nothing happens here, we just kill the Galad, right? Okay. How you doing here? So 5 here, maybe they kill the Skiploom. All of this is relatively sad, and that's okay. Alright, so now we get to see the power of this. So, Wally, give me Decidueye. Show you Muscle Band. Show you Capture Energy. We got nothing in the deck. Alright, that's fine. Which means this is worthless, so we should probably save this. Or no, should we burn it? Let's do this. Let's burn it. Alright, and then let's draw a couple cards with this. Put 2 cards from our discard pile into our hand. We would like Hoppip and Skiploom, please. Thank you. Play the Hoppip, and then Tracking Shot, which is going to do 120 damage, which is enough. Which is enough. Okay. Okay, get some boys back. You know, you could just put your Giratina onto your bench, right? Doesn't Giratina have that text that you can put it on your bench every turn? We got to take 2 prizes somehow. All right. Ding. Alright, we have 13 cards in our deck. Alright. Ooh. Yes, please. Do both. What do I want back in my deck? I think it's probably too late for Turtwig and Grotle. These are probably the best 2. And definitely 2 energy, please. Alright. Let's spinning attack. 80 damage. Take a prize. And we get to attack again. So let's wait and see what our opponent puts out here. Alright, that's another 80. Our opponent can't miss on an energy, right? Yeah, because they just get to do the thing. Alright, sad. Sad day for our boys. So we got 1 prize to get. Our opponent's got 2. Let's in. In looks hilarious, right? Because we're drawing 1 card, and our opponent's doing what? Drawing 2, but then we just get to go. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I like to see. All right, go, my friend. All right, done. The Lysandre is nice. The Lysandre might win us this game. Alright, the opponent drew the Culvers. Alright, so this is going to do 90 damage because of our Lurantis, which lets us do 20 more damage to our active Pokemon. So this plus this should be lethal next turn. Let's hope. We're hoping. Here's hoping. If you believe enough. If you believe in love after love, after love, after love, after love. Yes, we did it. We did it. Alright, cool. That was a fun game. Alright, best of 3. So this is down to game 3. We're going to wait for our opponent to send us an invite this time. We're bad at sending invites, apparently. That was a sweet game. Like, everything about that was what I wanted from this grass spread deck. We saw a little bit of Celebi on game 1. Well, we saw Torterra just taking 3 or 4 prizes before getting killed by the Blastophilon. And then on top of that, we got to finally see our Skiploom doing some work. It hasn't done the combo yet. So let's see. Alright, do we got a basic? Alright, we know basics again. Let's mulligan. Our opponent's going to set up their board. They get to draw 2, we get to draw 1. I can't remember if they get to go first, if we get to go first this game. I'm always bad at checking that out. We have the Rowlet, we have the Kricketot. What goes first? I think it goes Kricketot and then Rowlet in that order. Training Court's pretty good here. Alright, Nest Ball, Netball. So we get to just set up. So Nest Ball. Alright, what do we have in here? No Turtwig. We do have a Wurmple. No Turtwig is a little brutal, if I'm going to be honest with you. Alright. No Turtwig is a little brutal. Hopefully we can find a Hisuian Heavy Ball kind of early. Ooh, is our opponent going to teleport? That's fine. Like, we don't have any abilities, but we should find ways to kill this pretty quickly. If we can find ways to kill this thing pretty quickly, to be honest. Jumpluff is like one of our only attackers, like one of our strong attackers left. Alright. Professor's Research. They are ditching their hand. They are just ditching it. It must be awful, and it was pretty bad. What'd you find? Anything good? The Professor's Research, just to draw 7 and ditch 6 cards, is just more common in this format than you think it would be. Definitely more common. So Wobbuffet, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us now. Quick Ball. Quick ball, what you getting, my friend? Quick ball, what you getting, my friend? What would they be getting? Mischievous, okay. Alright, draw something good. Alright, we draw on Quick Ball. So, do we Quick Ball away the energy? Maybe. And let's go get the Celebi. Let's play the Celebi. Let's play Training Court. And then let's Marnie. Marnie did pretty good here. Yeah. So this is pretty sweet. So we put the Training Court out, so now we can go get the energy that we just discarded back, play it here, and then sparkle, my friend. So we can end next turn to get 6 new cards, or we can Ball Guy. Ooh, double heads is pretty good. I bet they're getting Kirlia and then the Mismagus? Is that the evolution Mismagus? Did we see the Mismagus last turn? I think we killed it, right? Mismagus, if I remember, 90 HP. It did something with counters. I think I had a spell tag on it. Opponent, what you doing? Your Mew can't evolve. Your Wobbuffet can't evolve. Wheezing. I wonder if they're missing the other evolutions. Is he trying to... Okay, so he's getting the coughing here. Coughing on the bench. We are definitely going to in. Our opponent, I don't know if they know that Training Court works for them. Like, they can get back this basic energy. Hey, they figured it out. Smart. Where's it go? Alright, Cynthia and Caitlin get back a supporter. What are they getting back? Again, we are going to end them. They have 2 cards in their hand. Teammates. Teammates draw 3 cards. 100% ending, right? Just no way we don't at this point. Our opponent's turn's very long. Alright, hey, Guzman Hollow's not bad. We don't want that yet, though. So, let's end. Sorry, opponent, all your hard work to get your hand just right is bad. And we have successfully done some things. So, I want to heavy ball. And we want to get the Turtwig. Thank you. And then I want to level ball. And I would like to get the Kricketune. Alright, we are going to attach this energy there and Sparkle Motion. Right, they're going to have their own heavy ball here. What could be in their prizes? Ooh, nothing. I wonder if they were just looking. Sometimes it's hard to tell because, you know, our opponent's been looking through their deck, I think, right? They've had opportunities to look through their deck with Timer Ball and Fog Crystal and Quick Ball. So sometimes it's hard to tell when our opponent just needs to burn it to look at their prizes or when they just don't know. Alright, scoop up net. Alright, Wheezing. Wheezing isn't going to do much work here. In fact, Wheezing is going to help us out a ton. Like, the fact that they just, like, scooped up the Wobbuffet is, like, the best thing that could happen at this point. Because now we go, like, Grotle, right? Go get Beautifly. We can Guzman Hollow to ditch so many cards. And then, like, our Grotle is just going to start doing work, too. Okay. Alright. Swing. Let's say the Guzman Hollow. I just want to draw 5 new cards. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I want a Turffield Stadium, and then let's go get Decidueye if Decidueye is in our deck. Decidueye is in our deck. So now, let's play the Decidueye. Let's attach, I guess, the counter energy here. We just want to draw a grass energy at some point. And we have it with Sonia next turn. Alright. And, like, so now we can go Sonia, get our 2 grass energy, put a grass energy on Grotle, go get Grotle's Evolution Torterra, switch it out with Celebi, and just boom, boom, boom. It's just doing, like, what, 50, 50, 50. It's doing 150 damage each turn at least. Celebi doesn't count towards the damage, unfortunately. Drawing a grass energy naturally would be pretty sweet. Okay. Celebi has more HP because of our boy there. Alright, so we drew the Torterra, which is pretty fun. Did we ditch a Lurantis earlier? Okay, no we didn't. So, let's do this first. No, our Fomantis is somewhere else, so let's grab the Hoppip. Play the Hoppip. Play the Torterra. Alright, Sonia, because we need to get grass energy. This. Retreat into Torterra. Let's Turffield for the Jumpluff. Why not, while we can. And then Evo Press here for 200. Alright, Super Rod. Super Rod's pretty good. put some of these energy back in our deck. Opponent's giving us the GG. Alright. Cool. I was impressed. Spread deck did well. Alright, let's talk about the deck a little bit. So, to talk about the deck, let's look at the Gym Leader Challenge deck that's on the website. And here it is right here. Again, some of the same cards we saw. Celebi just doing work by putting damage on each opponent's Pokemon. Damage counters, not damage. Gets around Mew and other bench barriers. Lurantis, which boosts our grass damage to the active Pokemon by 20. Jumpluff, which is our main win con here. It does, it can attack twice for 1 energy, 60 attacks, so you're looking at 120 a turn. But with Jumpluff, if you attach this, it gets the Matchless Maelstrom attack, which does 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So now each turn you're doing 60 to everything because he can attack twice. So this, plus the Rapid Strike energy here, is one of our big finishers. And I've won games just killing like my entire opponent's board on 1 turn after hitting them with a couple Celebi Blast here and there. Then, one big piece to the combo is Guzman Hala. Guzman Hala lets you go and grab a Stadium card, a Tool card, which is what that Scroll of Rapid Strike is, and then a Special Energy, which is the Rapid Strike energy. So this card gets you your 2 combo pieces that you need. It doesn't get you your Pokemon, but it gets you everything else. And then we've got just, good sniper Pokemon like Decidueye here, Leavanny, which prevents damage, Torterra, which you guys just saw do work, 50 damage for each evolution Pokemon in play, and then our Beautifully, which just drew us so many cards in all of our games. So that's the deck that's on the Gym Leader Challenge website. Again, some basic stuff here. Some of the cuts I made, and I'll show you my list in a bit, but I didn't like Silent Lab, which is each basic Pokemon in play, player's hands and discard have no abilities. So I ended up taking Silent Lab out, and I'll show you my replacement for it in a bit. Trainer's Mail I didn't like either. I put a Lysandre or a Boss's Order in place of that. I just felt like I wanted another switch for when I needed to kill troublesome Pokemon that were on benches, like Archeops, which prevents evolutions, which is a big part of our deck. And besides that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I switched out. I think that's the core of it. So this is the deck that's on GymLeaderChallenge.com. Let me show you what I did. So here's what we got. Here's my version of the deck that we were just playing. I don't know if it's better, but I definitely have ideas or reasons for behind my changes. So you'll notice, first off, no Leavanny. We switched that out for Kricketot and Kricketune. Kricketune gives our Pokemon 40 plus HP. The reasons why I added this card in over Leavanny was it's a Stage 1 Pokemon, so it's a little bit easier to get into play. Number 2, you're dealing a lot with dark poison decks these days that put poison counters on things, and Leavanny doesn't prevent that. The Psychic Spread deck that we were just playing does the same thing. It puts damage counters on Pokemon, so it doesn't prevent that damage. Kricketune is going to boost our boy's HP by 40, so even though it's not preventing damage, it gives our guys a little bit of an opportunity to last a little bit longer when we need them to, especially cards like Torterra, which need to sit and play 2 or 3 turns to start trading prizes, which already has 190 HP. 230 is going to be difficult for a lot of our opponents to deal with. Here we got Decidueye again, Torterra, Beautifully, so nothing changed. So we're technically down 1 Pokemon from the other list, which I think is fine. We only have so much bench space. We only have room for 6 Mons, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So we're good. Other changes I made, Training Court is what I included instead of Silent Hill. We're running a few count of energy. I actually went up 5 energy instead of the 4 that the other one was doing, but you want to recycle your energy pretty often. We're playing Ordinary Rods and Super Rods, but Training Court is just another way. And I just felt you couldn't go down another stadium because Guzma and Hala is just so important to your combo win con that you just need this card. And you need it to have targets. So obviously another stadium is necessary, having 2 stadiums. Turffield's great. And out of all the other stadiums that we could have played, I think that Training Court is the best. There might be, the Ether Conservationist card, which gives your grass Pokemon take 30 less damage might be in play too. I'm not sure. But those are the two that I was between. I chose Training Court, and I think it paid off today. I think we saw it do a pretty good job in that second or third match. Besides that, the list kind of remains the same. I like everything else that's going on. Nothing really, to change besides that. Again, I'm loving how it's playing. I'm loving the list. I would recommend this deck in paper. Again, online, it is very hard to get this card, the Celebi, the XY93 promo. Apparently, you could only get this card if you played during like 2012 in Canada, and you bought it in like a gym store. So it's very, very, very rare, and it costs a lot of packs. But again, this deck in paper is relatively cheap, and this card's only like $2 in paper. So anyway, cool. Deck is cool. Thank you guys again for staying around and watching the stream. Really appreciate all of you that are watching it either here on Twitch, later, watching one of the VODs later on YouTube. Really appreciate it. Thanks again. I'm Jeff Beish, all about that Beish. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you all later.